That buffoon? Escaping my grasp? He's going to ruin everything I've worked so hard for. My perfect record. These 43 years. My perfect record. He may even destroy the entire world. I cannot allow either of these things to pass. Peter Pancreas! I'm here to repossess your pancreas. It is time for the action, Mr. Pancreas. A patient has turned difficult. You must make with the retrieving. Never once has I been letting a patient die from cancer. This cannot be the first. If you succeed, your pay will be great. Pay? No. All I want is to have a pancreas. You can have the patient's pancreas when I'm done. Just be sure he does not make with the dying until after the cancer is gone away. Pancreas! Fail me not. Shrimp, you say? 'Tis a noun that escapes the lexicon of the mind.
It's a city.
Perhaps. Ah, but of course. 'Tis a farce these sign makers have engaged in.
What?
In their haste to produce proper directionship, a drastic typo has occurred upon the board.
What?
The intended writing was no doubt meant to be shrimp, a word that all, both young and old, should have familiarity with.
Shrimp.
Come, Dunderboy, what say we journey westward for great shrimp? My name is Peter Pancreas.
What?
I'm here to repossess your pancreas. You fool! My pancreas stays with me! I'll get your pancreas next time! Twould appear the villain has fled in fear at mine prowess. Let his defeat set an example for others that would attempt theft of the almighty Cancer Man's pancreas.
Yeah.
Onward to shrimp! Ah, one can detect the faint scent of shrimp merely from idling in the entryway. Come, Dunderboy. I advise our next course of action be to locate and consume the fabulous shrimp for which this town was so clearly named.
I'm not so sure that's right. You think that's right, Moose? No.
Nonsense. After the arduous feats performed thus far, I feel a hearty banquet of shrimp is hardly uncalled for. Now come. A seafood restaurant awaits. A summons, public servant. Ahoy there! Welcome to Yerma Mateys, matey. My name is Yerma Matey, but I've named his shop after ye because Yerma Matey. I haven't the foggiest what you speak of, good sir, but we have stumbled upon your doorstep and desire not one, but 2 bowls of your finest shrimp. 3. Ahoy! A shame, but we ain't got no shrimp to give ye. Last week, a gang of cats call themselves the Moose Brothers. They broke right on in here and made off with the famous shrimp machine. Would appear we've stumbled into the midst of a crime once more. Worry not, Mr. Pirate. We'll have the machine back in your hands in no man's time.
What's that mean?
I dunno. Sounds cool, though.
How do we find a moose?
The answer be a simple one. Surely you've realized it as well. Be our minds united as one?
No.
We shall let our companion the moose lead the way.
Moose? Oh, that moose.
Indeed, for you know the saying, where there's one moose, there's more. Now lead us the way, Sturgeon.
Do you know the way, Moose?
I do believe he's caught the scent. After him! Might this tree contain the answers that we seek? Only but a single method I know of to determine such.
What?
Aha! I do believe we shall dine on shrimp tonight, for the machine, once thought lost to time, has been recovered at long last. Although I believe we've been led astray. These be not gangmen, but mere feline pretenders.
Pirate did say they were cats. Look, Moose, it's your friends. These are the Moose brothers, but they don't look like Moose.
Says Dunderboy, who named his cat Moose Sturgeon. Why be they seated upon the tree?
I don't know. Cats do things.
So many questions, yet so few answers. Thus be the nature of life. There is an important lesson to be taken. Study the scene well, boy.
What scene? Do you want to stay here with your friends, Moose? No? What about you? Do you want to come with us? No.
Bad weather on the horizon? Good Lord! We've a visitor from the outer heavens. I'm here to repossess your pancreas. You fool! My pancreas stays with me! What? Shrimp! I like shrimp. Do you like shrimp? I'll trade you a shrimp. For a pancreas? Fiend! So now you resort to bargaining tactics? I shan't hear it. That shrimp machine is rightful property of tax-paying shrimpians. The proprietor of piracy will be disappointed should any harm befall it. Mine. Pancreas! Stop right there, wicked one. I offer you but one chance to return the property unrightfully yours. Do so, and I may very well allow this single transgression to pass. Run all you like, Pancreas, but I'm sure you'll find that cancer is inescapable. Surely you wouldn't. Is the human pancreas so valuable that you would risk the safety of a machine so important to the identity of this town? I do what I must to get a pancreas.
Look, it's the Moose brothers.
Be it they were. No, my shrimp. Mine. Mine. My word! When confronted with the prospect of his defeat at the hands of cancer, he chose but to sacrifice his own life. What a fool! To waste such perfectly fine shrimp. This is one mission we must unfortunately mark as a failure.
Whoa. Moose Brothers murder. Moose Brothers murder him. He's gone.
With the shrimp machine undoubtedly shattered beyond repair, irrecoverable in every sense of the word, it would be advisable for one to report these events to the shrimp shop. Falter not, boy, for even the greatest heroes must meet with failure from time to time. Such occasions must be met not with despair, but with dignity.
Yeah.
Perhaps in time, our journey shall lead us in the path of other shrimp, what must be dined upon. Aye, so the shrimp be met with a watery grave. Truth! But the end came not with water, but by fire. What's a matey to say to that?
You could say okay.
We'll be having to make do. Shame none are gonna be enjoying our shrimp no more. Say, whatever happened to them brothers?
Where did the moose go?
Like, comment, and subscribe, or I will repossess your pancreas.